Watching Floyd fight is actually more my style of that perfect boxer.
That's what
when I do a pound-for-pound ranking, I'm trying to be objective. Pacquiao jumped more weight classes. What he did pound for pound to me was more impressive.
But you have him over Floyd.
But I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat Floyd, ever.
But
never
Pacquiao is one of my favorite fighters. So Floyd and Pacquiao are one of my favorite fighters. But I still
Floyd's the longer, bigger, better defensive fighter.
Right.
Are so wrong, Shady. This is Floyd Mayweather, the most technically sound, gifted fighter of all time, going against a Hall of Famer, one of the technically sound most fighters of all time, Pacquiao. And they're just doing it at an older age. I am so into this.
I am so into this.
It is a fair fight.
It's a fair fight, Shady. I wouldn't be upset if it don't happen.
Pacquiao just drew with Barrios.
And you see what he look like?
Yeah, because they're not on that level anymore.
What do you think's going to happen here, though? What do we think's going to happen in Mayweather-Pacquiao? Are you interested in it? Is it a good fight?
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
Yeah, watch it. The first one was awful, but now they're 50 years old. Let's see it.
Boxing analyst Max Kellerman analyzes the rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao, describing it as a compelling battle of contrasting styles and a fight that could significantly impact both fighters' legacies.
Floyd Mayweather, what's the latest?
All right, Max, so we all know that Floyd Mayweather said he's going to come back to boxing. Obviously, starting with the exhibition against Mike Tyson. We reported it and broke the news last week on the show. I am told to expect Mayweather to rematch Manny Pacquiao later this year. We talked about it on the show last year, right, that this is in the works. I'm told it's still in the works. It's being planned for September in Las Vegas. The Sphere is being discussed. Big possibility for that. And
let the old guys make some money, Shady.
Let
the old guys make some money. They need it.
I thought when Floyd was coming back to fight professionally,
come on, Shady.
I thought we were going to get some real fighters.
What name did you think?
According to Max Kellerman, the rematch becomes even more compelling because Manny Pacquiao has remained far more active in recent years. He explains that regular fights help keep a boxer sharp and battle-ready, while Floyd Mayweather Jr. has spent long stretches away from the ring. Kellerman notes that Mayweather's legendary defense and undefeated record stand in contrast to Pacquiao's explosive speed, relentless pressure, and aggressive offensive style.
Pacquiao just got a draw in the fight I thought he won against a world-class fighter.
Yeah.
46. It's insane. And before that, he beats Keith Thurman. That's already 6 years ago after the age of 40. Giving Thurman his only loss and knocking him down in the process in a great fight. That's insane. Floyd has not been competing on that level in years. Do you think that changes the way people look at this? Like, we all saw Floyd beat him the first time. And a lot of people like Malik and I all think Floyd would have won even had they fought 5 years prior to that. But now maybe have things tipped in Pacquiao's direction a little bit?
Yeah, Max, I think that with Pacquiao coming off of the draw against Barrios, I thought he probably won too, close fight. But I think in some strange way now, this rematch, if it was ever going to take place, now is kind of the perfect time. Because Mayweather won the first fight, obviously. Yes, Pacquiao had the torn rotator cuff, but Pacquiao now 46, Mayweather now 48. Malik says that, yes, Mayweather has not fought professionally since 2001, what was it, 21 or no, 17, actually. I think Conor McGregor.
That's an exhibition.
I think Conor McGregor, 21 was the Logan Paul exhibition. But yes, with now Pacquiao's looking now, I think this is kind of the perfect time for this fight.
He has also argued that Manny Pacquiao could be viewed as a greater pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather Jr. Max Kellerman highlights that Pacquiao began his career as a flyweight and climbed through several weight divisions, capturing world titles along the way. According to Kellerman, Pacquiao's ability to move up in weight and defeat naturally bigger opponents is a major reason many consider his achievements extraordinary.
Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao, it's true. Floyd is one of the top 10 greatest pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. Tough to argue otherwise. But pound for pound, he can't be above Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was a flyweight champion. Not that he turned pro at flyweight. He was good enough as a flyweight to be the lineal champion, the real champion. Now, he didn't win titles in every division. He skipped some of these, but I just want to tell you how flyweight, junior bantam, junior feather, junior light, junior welter, junior middle.
He's rolling.
And he laid waste to these divisions. He's great fighters. He never did anybody. Pacquiao, to me, other than Sugar Ray Robinson, he's still one. Pacquiao is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. I can't put Floyd above him.
The rematch would rank among the biggest events in boxing history. With both Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao being global superstars and iconic legends of their era, a second showdown promises massive excitement and would draw the eyes of fans across the world.
What this is all about, business. This is going to be a mega event. Doesn't matter how old they are. They're the two biggest names in boxing today, even if they aren't, necessarily the most active fighters. And Mayweather's gonna have his exhibition with Mike Tyson in Congo in April. Pacquiao's gonna do one in Vegas with Ruslan Provodnikov, and then they're gonna go towards the fight.
I don't know how you do an exhibition with Provodnikov, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't know if I would do that.
I wouldn't do that.
Man, he's not pulling punches,
Can I
right?
ask, exhibition with, that's like an exhibition with Drago. Or I'm gonna do an exhibition with a wild tiger and a kid, like Provodnikov is not the one to do an exhibition with.
Max Kellerman believes the rematch would generate enormous global attention. He says that even fans who claim they are not interested would likely tune in because of the hype and the long history between the two legendary fighters. Their first fight produced around 4.4 million pay-per-view buys, proving that when an event of this magnitude happens, almost everyone ends up watching.
Whatever you thought about that fight going in, when that fight was going on, you had to watch it. The question about making a big event is it compelling enough that when he chooses the right opponent, you're going to watch it. You're going to deny that you're going to watch it live. You're going to watch it live.
I got a better one for you. How about this? Yeah, I will watch it. You're right, I will watch it.
Right.
Don't let them other good fights be on.
I agree with that.
No.
That's fair.
If just a good fight is on, I'm watching the good fight.
I agree.
Like Benavidez versus
Right. You kidding me? I'm gonna have the little Mexican hat on. Watch that joint.
No doubt, but you're flipping. But you're sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Okay, what's going on? Let me flip real quick. See what's going on.
I'm gonna look at Twitter.
No, yeah, he'll be on his phone. He'll be on his phone.
Instagram. Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, the whole question is, I want to use this thought experiment to prove how big Mayweather and Pacquiao was. TMZ caught me coming out of some restaurant in LA back before that fight.
Oh, so that's a drop. You see that?
And I said, well, no, this was
move, right, Mike?
Hey, everybody go through that. TMZ.
yeah,
Flex.
Everybody go. Okay, let me just talk to you because these guys don't know. It's a certain level, guys. There are levels. So I've come and they asked me about Mayweather and Pacquiao, and what I said, which convinced them all in that newsroom when they played the clip, was the Super Bowl's about to kick off, and Mayweather Pacquiao's about to start. Ding ding. What are you watching live, and what are you recording?
When? Back
then. And they all said Mayweather Pacquiao.
Yeah,
right?
Max Kellerman has openly stated that the first Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight didn't fully live up to the massive hype surrounding it. In his view, the bout was more of a tactical masterclass than the explosive showdown fans were expecting, which made it feel like a slight disappointment for boxing despite the historic build-up.
You didn't like the first time they fought. I'm not watching the second. You didn't like that, man?
No, the first fight.
So when they wasn't grandpas,
I know you
when they wasn't grandpas,
by the way,
like
that fight went more or less how I thought it would go. I always thought it would go that way.
But you like Pacquiao more.
No, I didn't like the fact that it
Who's your
diminished.
favorite fighter, Pacquiao or Floyd? Come on, we know it's Pacquiao.
I'm a Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao has publicly explained that one reason the first fight with Floyd Mayweather Jr. wasn't as exciting as fans expected was because he wasn't fully healthy. Pacquiao later revealed that he was dealing with a shoulder injury during training camp, which affected his punching power and forced him to adjust his strategy inside the ring.
I'm so excited and ready for the fight. Although before he wants an exhibition with me, but I disagree, and I want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is what I'm waiting for.
Manny, you mentioned not being 100% the first time around. I think it was a shoulder, right? Was it a shoulder issue that you were fighting?
Yes.
Popped up during training. To the fans who are excited about this, but a little bit worried about another injury coming up, because we're all 11 years older than we were back in 2015. To them and their concerns, you say what?
Well, both of us are disciplined fighters, so him and me, we taking care of our body, and we always work out almost every day and playing basketball like that. So right now, I still can fight. I feel like I'm still young. I mean, nothing changed.
The rematch is officially scheduled for September 19, 2026, at the Sphere in Las Vegas. The event will be streamed live worldwide on Netflix, which has hundreds of millions of subscribers. This means the potential audience could be far larger than traditional pay-per-view broadcasts, giving the fight unprecedented global reach.
it's interesting because Netflix is obviously in the business of, you said, eventizing.
Yes.
Everyone, they want enormous events that become shared experiences. In a way, in this day and age, partly because of delivery systems of content like Netflix, everything is so niche. You know, everything is so compartmentalized that there's very few shared experiences. It's one of the reasons that the NFL is such a big deal, because the NFL can get tens of millions of people to watch the same thing at the same time. That almost never happens anymore, except it happened with Crawford and Canelo.
That's right.
It happened with the exhibition between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
They're looking for names and events that can capture the imagination of the public and get literally tens of millions of people, really around the world, to experience the same thing at the same time, which almost never happens anymore. It's a big deal.
Many experts have suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. could be coming out of retirement partly for financial reasons, pointing to his long absence from competitive boxing and the enormous paydays these events generate. Some analysts note that scheduling several bouts in a single year, including exhibition fights against names like Mike Tyson and Mike Zambides, along with a professional rematch with Manny Pacquiao, can give the impression that the comeback is financially motivated. The professional rematch with Pacquiao would put Mayweather's perfect 50-0 record on the line and could potentially break streaming records on Netflix thanks to its massive worldwide audience. While some critics label the move a cash grab, others believe Mayweather still loves the sport and that blockbuster matchups like this benefit both legends financially while giving fans another historic moment in boxing.
When Floyd, the rumors were, or the reporting was that he was going broke, you were skeptical about it. Now that he's coming back, are you still skeptical about it?
Very good, Max. Yeah. Are you skeptical about it?
That's one thing I don't do. I don't talk about no other athletes' money. I don't do that.
By the way, my hope is that Floyd isn't going broke. So if he is, that he makes all the money in the world for a Pacquiao fight and rides off into the sunset a rich man. I wish him the best.
Coming back to an exhibition versus Mike Tyson, and how pathetic and, the flat-out money grab it was for both guys, because no one wants to see an exhibition between two guys, one in his 60s, one about to hit 50, if it's not going to be in the same weight class, if it's not going to be at the same weight, and it's not going to mean anything. It's the same thing I said about Jake Paul, Gervonta Davis. Why do something with that big of margins other than to make money? So, you know my feelings on that, but as of about 20 minutes ago, we have even more breaking news, as Manny Pacquiao had been rumored to come back and fight in a pro matchup after the Mike Tyson fight. We didn't know the name, but you could probably speculate. Now it's official. We are getting Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao 2 in Las Vegas. They're doing it at the Sphere, and not only is that the case, but it's going to be on Netflix. I don't think that's on this poster, but there it is. Actually, I just missed the freaking poster. Floyd versus Manny 2 on Netflix. And that's September 19th on a Saturday.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long been known not only for his undefeated record but also for his extravagant lifestyle and the enormous sums he has earned from boxing. With a rematch against Manny Pacquiao now scheduled and Netflix reportedly paying a major fee to stream the event worldwide, many analysts believe the comeback is driven by more than just nostalgia or competitive spirit. The financial incentives are enormous, and with both fighters well past their prime years, the massive payday is seen as a key factor behind the fight rather than purely sporting motivation. While Mayweather's legendary defensive skills and ring IQ are still widely respected, his recent activity, including exhibition bouts and returning from retirement, shows how real-world factors such as income opportunities, promotional deals, and business interests can strongly influence decisions in professional sports.
Because you need the money. What's wrong with that? And why are we attempting to tease Floyd? Is Floyd? Yes, he's broke. Of course he's broke. He's a boxer. Did they say can't read? That's not to tease him. They say that he can't read. His best friend at the time said that he can't read, and he never denied it. I don't tease him for it. He was a guy who grew up in a boxing channel, right? And it's one of these things. You know what you know. You know what you were taught. I didn't teach him about contracts. I didn't teach him about saving. I didn't teach him about investments. Who would have taught him these things? Of course he's broke. He's a gambling addict. He's got baby mamas all over the... What do you mean is he broke? Of course he's broke. What boxer do you know that isn't broke? What a ridiculous question.
Boxing journalist Dan Rafael didn't mince words when asked about a potential Mayweather vs. Pacquiao 2. He outright rejected the idea, joking that he'd rather set himself on fire than watch another bout between the two veterans, signaling just how unappealing or exhausting he found the concept. Considering the long wait fans endured and that the first fight fell short of expectations, Rafael's blunt reaction reflects the frustration among some boxing media figures who feel that a rematch between fighters well past their prime isn't what the sport truly needs at this moment.
Number one, unfortunately the discussions about the Pacquiao and Floyd rematch are real. How far down the road they are, I can't tell you. I don't know the answer to that. But as I said to you in Las Vegas, I'd rather set myself on fire than watch that rematch, because it was, I've said that, I'm not even joking about this, it was the worst experience of my 25+ year career covering boxing. Absolutely horrible in every sense of the word. The fight stunk, that was the culmination, but everything about it was horrible. I have no interest personally. What I found interesting is that a month and a half ago, there was an announcement that Floyd Mayweather was going to fight Mike Tyson in an exhibition match. So I'm not sure where that fits into the situation. I mean, supposedly they have a signed agreement for that fight pending landing, I guess, some kind of broadcast partner. Whether they've done that or not, I don't know. But, it seems like Floyd, for a guy that's been retired for almost 10 years, is pretty busy.
Dan Rafael also expressed skepticism about Netflix's involvement in boxing. He argued that the streaming giant isn't really supporting the sport in a traditional sense but is instead investing in a few major spectacle events, whether that's a Mayweather vs. Pacquiao rematch, a Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul fight, or other blockbuster cards. Rafael explained that smart streaming platforms focus on a handful of huge shows that attract massive viewership, rather than consistently backing regular world title boxing. He did confirm that talks of a Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch are genuine, but he sees Netflix's boxing strategy as primarily commercial rather than a long-term investment in the sport.
This rematch, Manny's now, he's an active fighter. Obviously, we haven't seen Floyd for a while, other than a few exhibitions here and there. But Netflix are investing in the sport, and they believe that'll bring big eyes. Just give me your initial reaction to this talk coming up to the table again.
Well, number one, I don't view what Netflix is doing as, quote, investing in the sport. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. What I see them doing is what smart streaming services typically will do, is they want to spend their money for tentpole events, whether it's a boxing match or any other, event that they want to do. So I don't think we're going to, if you do a Canelo Crawford fight, if you do a Mayweather Pacquiao rematch, or whatever the case may be, a Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, not really, I guess, not technically an exhibition, but you don't understand, like, not a serious fight. Like, they'll do those types of events, but I don't see them doing, regular world title action, on a regular basis. So
Manny Pacquiao has emphasized that his return to the ring isn't motivated by money, but by his profound love for boxing. After years away serving in politics and even running for president, Pacquiao says he still feels a deep passion for the sport and genuinely enjoys training and competing. For him, stepping back into the ring is about personal fulfillment, excitement, and honoring his legacy, not financial gain. He has spoken about how much he misses boxing, the joy it brings him, and the inspiration of fighting for fans who have supported him throughout his long career. This enduring passion has kept him going through major life changes, and he wants to give fans thrilling competition while challenging himself one more time at the highest level.
I changed my mind, and I realized thinking that the boxing still love me, and I love boxing, so why not? I'm not continuing my journey in boxing.
Tim Bradley weighed in, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. wasn't truly interested in a rematch when Manny Pacquiao initially requested it years ago. According to Bradley, Mayweather is now only entertaining the idea because of the massive payday and financial incentives offered by Netflix.
Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao. Because if Mayweather really wanted this fight, he would have had this damn fight years ago when Manny Pacquiao was asking for a rematch. Mayweather has to do this fight because he needs that bread. That's why. And it's funny when you have options. When you have options, you can make your choice. When you're doing great and you got money in the bank and you pretty, you pretty, 51 or 50-0. Isn't it great? But now, when you need them, you call on them. Mayweather didn't want this damn fight with Manny Pacquiao years ago, and now he wants this damn fight now. Because he needs money, that's why. All the rumors are true. It's a sad thing, but it is what it is.
Tim Bradley believes that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is willing to face Manny Pacquiao again because he's confident he can still beat him. Bradley points to Pacquiao's recent fight with Mario Barrios, which ended in a close draw, suggesting that Mayweather might reason that if he's better than Barrios, he could also defeat Pacquiao. According to Bradley, Mayweather's self-confidence in his skills, even at an older age, is a major factor motivating him to return for a real competitive fight, not just exhibitions, and take on Pacquiao once more.
Mayweather, if Mayweather didn't believe that he can beat Manny Pacquiao, he wouldn't be in the ring with him. Yeah, you know Mr. Sensitive. I love Mayweather, but let's keep it a buck. Oh, he's sensitive as hell. Not only is he sensitive, the man, he's insecure like hell. He's insecure, and he gotta have a leg up on your. And he saw the Barrios fight, and Barrios just got smashed by freaking Ryan Garcia. And then now, he like, well, Barrios is alright. I'm better than Barrios. Even though I'm damn near 50, I'm still better than Barrios. My experience, my hand speed, I take care of myself. I had some exhibitions. I know I can still do this. That's what he thinking. He like, I still can do this shit. I can beat Manny Pacquiao. I saw what Barrios did to him. So that's the reason why this fight is happening. The rumors are damn true.
Amir Khan has publicly backed Manny Pacquiao to win the rematch, arguing that Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s age may be starting to catch up with him, potentially slowing him down compared to Pacquiao. Khan noted that Pacquiao appears fit and healthy, while Mayweather's lifestyle and long absence from competitive boxing could impact his performance. For these reasons, Khan believes Pacquiao holds the edge and would be the favorite if the fight takes place later this year, though he also acknowledged Mayweather's history of defying expectations and pulling off surprising victories.
Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. Who would you have?
I like Manny Pacquiao in the second one because I think with Mayweather slowing down a little bit, age catches up on you. And I think with Manny always looking in good shape. Obviously he's not partying, not drinking. Mayweather's always partying, chilling, enjoying himself. I think there's a different way of living for both fighters, the way they act, the way they are. I mean, Mayweather is still like a 20-year-old kid, whereas with Manny Pacquiao, he's very, intelligent and he's on the right path. I got Manny Pacquiao winning that fight. But who knows? But this is boxing, and Mayweather always ends up pulling it off. But I just feel that Manny Pacquiao would be, in my opinion, the favorite.
Do you think this rematch is truly about legacy, or is it just another massive payday? Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let us know who you're backing.